Hello, everybody. Everybody's got food, things to drink, ready to learn, see some new stuff, fun tech things. Yeah, okay. So today's lunch and learn is about the new tech we've just released. Primarily, the main crux of this will be the smart contracts, but I'll be showing you other things we've released in the last week, new updates, and we'll have a little bit of future news too. At the end of this, we're going to have a Q&A. However, this is going to be a bit similar to how my tutorials go, which I'm sure you all watch. Yeah, okay. So I'll be playing a video showcasing the new tech, but at the same time I'll be explaining it while I do it. Feel free to ask questions, jump in. Okay, let's start. So, first thing I have for you is the new Hellosign. New features we have, we can create contracts in one click from the client page. We pre-fill even more information than we did before. You can re-edit and download immediately the contracts you've made. You can cancel a signature request on the spot if you need to. All the contracts we have now are the newest updated versions. So I pulled them all, checked them all out, they're all new. And right now we have 21 contracts pre-configured, and there are more coming. In fact, a couple of new ones that we didn't have before. So, here. All right, some of you will want to recognize this is actually the tutorial we did on the contracts, but I'll explain as we go along. So it's fairly simple. The ways that you did in the past, when you open a contract, put in the client name, MLS ID, and you have the drop down. Okay, do that. Oh. Okay, here we go. So, you would choose the client name, put in the MLS ID, choose the client, the contract from the drop down. You can still do that. However, if you want to quickly create a contract, we have recommended documents here. And also, if you go on to the client page, see this in just a second. If you go onto the client page, just choose the client you want to use. So, if you go down to showings and you look at showings visited, you'll see you have contract lease and as is residential. This is a sale, this is a rental. All you have to do now is click that button and it will actually automatically create, there you go, a contract lease right there. All the information is pre-filled and there are some new features in there. Before you actually couldn't make a short-term contract, it was only for a year. Now you can actually do that. If you take a look, it says lease term right here. If you want, let's say, a 6-month lease, you put 6, it automatically upgrades tenant total, the lease end. So making short-term leases is going to be a lot easier for you this way. Go back to 12 here. You can also, if you want to add things in, we're going to put, this was, yes, this is a change. Go back up. In the past, when you wanted to open a contract, you would click open. Now you click preview. Use the contract as before. So you can go through everything and close it up as I did before, same way. You can check to make sure everything's there. Go down and see, okay. It's good. Close. And you send your contract. Right its way to the customer. Now, if you look here, you see it says Hellosign sent. When you click this, let that banner go all the way through. If you don't, the contract will not send. So once you see that blue flag go away, they're good. When it does, it creates this. This is how you're actually going to edit, download, and if you need to cancel a signature request, this is how you do it. So if you look here, you will actually see a little down arrow. That's the download. When you click download, it automatically, on another browser window, gives you the PDF right there. You can download it. Put it into the client's files if you need to in the back office, your files, what have you. If you want to edit, say you're going off here, you're making phone calls, this and that, client calls up, hey, there's something wrong with the contract. We need to fix it. Okay, back to Hellosign, put the client's name in there. Client, wait a second, and you're going to see that same box pop up right there. You click right here, little roundabout right there, and that will actually edit. Now it goes to newest, oldest, older. So the upper left-hand corner is always the newest one. Once you click it, you can go down, and you'll see this is a change. That is the one you made and sent just a few minutes ago. So you know you're good to go. You now can, like I said, edit, download. The X is if you sent the contract out and you want to cancel the signature, click the X. You'll actually get a flag that comes up and says signature canceled. But again, just like when you send a contract, you're going to want to wait for that to go away. If you don't, the signature's still going out. The contract's still going out for them to sign. So it's going to take, you need to have a little patience with this. So, do you have any questions about the smart contracts? Anything you want to know? Please.
Am I getting copy of the contract one?
Once you click send, as before, it should download it into the client's back office. You'll have the unsigned version and you'll have the signed version. If that's not the case right now, please let me know. By the way, I do want to stress this. I very much want to stress this. The tools that Tech creates are for you guys. It's for the agents, the consultants, the team leaders. Any problems you come across, please let us know. The better the contracts work, the better the technology works, the better you're going to work. So if there's anything wrong, even if you think it's the slightest thing, let me know. And don't hesitate to. We'll fix it, and it'll be good to go. Once this works just the way you want it to, we can move on to improving it, adding new features, making it even better than it is now. There you go. Please. Only to cancel the signature, nothing else.
They get a notification.
The only notification you receive will be the flag coming through. Once the flag is gone, it's canceled. Yes.
So the circle's to change, right?
The circle is to edit. Yes. It's
now, if you want to edit, is it possible you can edit the property it's going to?
As far as you mean, you want? Can you change?
Let's say I do a CTL.
Mm-hmm.
It's linked to a property, so if I want to change the property, I have to cancel that one and do a new CTL?
You can physically change the address on there. You can change all the information in every single field.
But it's still going to go to...
It will still, unless you actually, this is one caveat, unless you actually change the MLS, it might still show in certain places. But actually on the contract, what's written on the contract will be what you put in there.
Okay.
So that part is completely totally editable.
So my question comes where, like, I know the back office in a way that each contract is linked to a specific MLS.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do change the property, it'll be linked to that MLS. So the best way, the one thing you can't really change, or the best way to be efficient for changing, if you do change the property, you need to create a new contract.
Yeah, in that case, you would have to actually create a new contract. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? That's a good feature request.
Yeah,
if that's a shortcoming, put it in. We'll see what we can do. If we can fix it, we'll get it done. Yeah, thank you. By the way, that's a good one. Any other questions or no? Please.
Deposit. You had a 10%.
That's actually, I have a whole round of changes coming up. That's one of them actually on there. So it was that night, the next morning, I started working on the as-is, the one you were going through, and I corrected that. It's not live yet. I'm going to have to go through, retest everything again. But once I'm completely satisfied, it's good to go. We make it live. I'll let you know personally. That way you know.
So I will have option manually enter.
You'll have, yeah, you'll be able to put in whatever you want. One of the main ideas of this is that we want every single field to be editable by you guys.
Yeah.
So in that case, that was a mistake. It's fixed now. It's just not live. I just want to make sure it works perfect before I send it out. Actually, on what I was saying before about letting me know when there's problems, already I've had more than a few agents, a couple team leaders I've sat down and talked to about improving this, fixing that. That was one. Both team leaders I've talked to. Manuel, we were working on the residential lease yesterday. If we get it to work, you're not going to want to use anything else, honestly. You want it all encapsulated into one place. That's the whole point. So, like I said, like you're asking questions right now. Let me know what's wrong. We'll fix it. So, what you told me about the 10%, I've already tested it out. It looks good to go. But today I'll be routing through everything, including the lead disclosure. We split that up into two. So now we have one for buyer, one for seller. I'll be testing all that in today and tomorrow, and I'll let you know as soon as it goes live.
Price.
Yes. Pretty much all the pre-filled information is directly from the MLS.
But the price is never the same.
That's fine, you can edit that.
You want to have that number in pretty much it's never.
Yeah.
That.
In this case,
Confusing.
I think just pre-populating the information immediately is probably the better way to go. Going with standard what we do with the rest of the contracts. You're right, it's probably always going to be a different number. But in this case, I mean, we can talk about it. But personally, I think just reloading it in there and making it editable to where you can change it anytime you want is probably the better way to go.
So I need to always keep in mind that the price is given in my contract, and I always have to.
Yes. The idea is the less clicks, the better. As long as we have more information populating down, it will be better for you. Sometimes it means you're going to have to edit it a little more now. But like I said, we can actually talk about that. That's not a bad idea. So, do you have anything else you want to ask her?
But I would work for New World being recorded.
Yeah.
That would be my option. And on the side, why don't you?
We'll have that. We'll make sure that's done. That way you can, if you have any other particular title company. Like I said, we want to make everything editable. So yeah, if that's a consternation, that's a problem, we definitely want that editable.
If you have New World with
Right.
an option to
Yeah.
choose it.
Well, right now, on the other contracts, I'll take a look at the as-is also, because I know we were discussing that. I'll take a look. We're pre-populating just New World title itself, and you should be able to just, empty that out, backspace it out, and then put in a new name for whoever you need. I'll test that to be sure, though. That'll be one I concentrate on. Yeah. Problem. Anything else, please? Okay. I guess we'll move on. Next. I can go next. We have some updates to the escrow. Now you have the ability to create an escrow from the client page, similar to how you do with the Hellosign. If you look here, you see next to edit, and some of you might have already seen this before. Click escrow. It's going to take you directly to the escrow page. It's going to pre-populate the name of the client, and we now have multiple title companies. You have a drop-down, so you can choose all the New World offices out there. We may be adding a few more depending on what's opening up. I guess we're going to talk about that soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, because I know they're opening a new one in
There's a new one that's being opened, old blocks from here.
Okay. When they're good to go, let me know.
When they're good to go, yeah.
Okay. We want to take a look at that here. There we go. All right, so you have your client list here. You choose your client. If you look up, populates escrow right here. Click it. It takes you directly to the escrow page. Client name is already selected, and you just put in the MLS ID. I'm not sure if we've actually done that portfolio number yet, like we had with the old one, but I'm going to take a look at that, just in case. Choose your wire type as before. Wire amount, and the offices now you will have a drop down that shows you all the New World offices. We'll choose what's kind of put your comment in here.
Do you have to put a comment in there?
Yes, generally you always have to put a comment in there, even if it's well, whatever you need, or if it's just a standard you want to put in. Maybe you put in the client's name, the MLS ID, whatever you think is actually best to be. We can talk about that too. So it's pretty simple. We're getting to the point where we really want to be able to make things quicker and easier. So the direct connection buttons are really going to help a lot with that. Any questions on the escrow? Or? So the new marketing page. I know a few of us have had problems with the preloading. It should be good to go now. We worked on that yesterday. Yesterday, everybody should have received, the SMS for the new marketing, how you can actually send it to yourself now. Like I said, every Friday, if you've noticed, you get a new design every week. That is a standard thing you'll be getting. We now send just listed, price reduced, sold, and rented templates automatically when they happen. Right now, we have 20 new designs so far for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. There are more coming, provided by Yolanda, who she's working on this right now, actually, yeah. And we've also added a button to send the SMS to yourself. So if you want to create a marketing template, we have a template already set up there for you. You want to create it, send it to yourself so you can put it as fast as possible on Instagram. There you go. You can do that now, and we're going to show you how. I stole money on it, so I broke into your profile for this, by the way, sorry. So, you see we have listings above, we have the door hanger, we have the folders. These, by the way, the folders are for your cards. So, you can put them in, I don't know, a doctor's office, what have you. Old-fashioned way to do it. Okay, so you have your latest closings here, your active listings here. If you want to create your own template, it's pretty simple. Just put the MLS number in here. It's going to automatically download the first 3 pictures from the MLS, populate it onto there, and if you see it's condo for sale and rent, contact for more info. Write what you want here and what you want here. So you have hot property. I was trying to think of the best thing to write. And also you'll have contact me for details, I believe. Put it in, click off. Just give it a second, it'll populate. We're going to stay here for just a minute and stare at the screen. There you go, hot property, contact me for details. If you want to take a look at it, click it. Separate browser page will open, you'll be able to see it. If your screen is really small, like Gary's computer, click it once, it'll come up bigger. You can really check out pictures, make sure everything is clear, make sure the writing's the way you want it to be. That's the right name. And then you just click right here. Send to my phone. It'll send it directly to your phone, and you can put that thing up on Instagram or wherever you want to immediately. So that you won't have to wait every Friday. You can do it yourself.
Nice, very nice.
Any questions on that?
We need to use it now.
Yeah, you use it now. Did you get one? I think I sent you one yesterday. You got them? Yeah. I sent you one in the middle of the night too. I hope that didn't disturb you. Okay. Like 10 o'clock at night, I was testing some things out and I sent it to her.
So in the case of, it's the first 3 photos on the MLS.
It's the first 3 photos on the MLS, correct.
Okay.
Right now, you can't choose them yourself. I know we had some call for that recently.
Well,
I don't know if anybody's put in a feature request for it.
well, I think, either way, I think as a listing agent, you should have your first.
Your best
first.
photos,
So
exactly.
that should be kind of like the standard thing for listing on the MLS.
I agree.
So that'd be like the rule of thumb.
I think so, yeah. Your 3 best photos, put them up. But like I said, that's the way it's set up for now. Any questions? Please.
How do I share it on my social media?
We actually have a tutorial video for that. Unfortunately, I don't have it on here, but I'll send it to you later if you'd like. That's no problem. That's why they're there. Like I said, I assume you all watch them.
Is there a link underneath it that's sent to my phone?
It literally, it will go through, well, the system probably, I'd say, goes through and collects the link, collects your number, and it basically literally shoots it out to you. It's a mailman service is what it does. That's the question you're asking. Okay, what's the question?
Go back to the.
Oh, you mean can you actually download the link yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How exactly does it work? Like, what exactly happens as soon as you click that link that's on my phone? Just your phone.
It sends to your phone.
It's your phone. But it sends to your phone as a text message.
Oh yeah, it's an SMS. It sends to you as a text
And then
message.
you can use it
If-
to build it up on.
You take a picture, right? You just take a picture?
You can, well, what you should do is you actually download it onto your phone, or you can direct upload it to Instagram. So once you get it in there, you can actually click it. You'll see, if you scroll down, you'll see this little arrow that goes up. You click that, click Instagram, share, and it goes right on. So you can actually all do it in pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes out. If you want to download the link, you can do it, but it's not really advantageous.
Does the video give you alerts or like
No. Would you like one? I mean, that's if you think it's a good idea. Feature request time. Yeah. Is that something you guys would want?
what?
You have an alert when it says send to your phone. You send it to your phone. There's an alert that says it's been sent to.
Like, what if it doesn't?
You can send to another phone?
No, I'm saying when you click on send to your phone. Excuse me. When you send to your phone. Okay, right there. When you click this button, how it sends out to you, would you like an alert that says has been sent to your phone successfully, or is it more, or do you just want to wait and see it
If
show?
you're gonna get it, you already don't get it then.
And contact me? No, it is an honest question though. Is it better, do you think, to have an alert? No, please continue. No, actually, I'm asking the same questions you're talking about. What I'm saying is, do you, we'll crowdsource the answer. Do you guys think it's better to have an alert once you hit send to your phone that it's been sent
No,
successfully?
it's okay, you can still receive.
It's not a no. No, no? Okay.
One more.
Yeah.
You don't get it after like 10 seconds?
Listen, like I said, we make these for y'all.
Yeah, but
So if it's advantageous for y'all.
yes, but how about contract? Sometimes we
Mhm.
negotiate changes and everything.
Yeah.
Is there a way
Yeah.
we could upload those changes and then assign like that look for?
That's what that was. The edit?
Yeah,
You actually, when you
I
click it,
think you didn't explain that you can edit the contract.
I thought I had.
You explained that you can download it, but you
Yeah.
didn't explain you can edit them whenever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
You can maybe open.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to it. Actually, it's a good idea. Okay. Go here. To answer your question, you were saying before, I obviously explained the download, I explained the cancel. Right here, the blue button with the little circle, when you click that, it's actually going to automatically bring up the previous version of the contract, the one you just did. Like I said, the last version of that contract you did is this one, the older one, another one, here's the older, and so on.
How about I send the first contract
Mhm.
and then the buyer sign, and then, so we send it to the seller. Now seller changes something different, so I need to send it back to the buyer.
And you need to re-up something and change it.
That one, the seller
There-
already signed.
Yeah.
I can do
Yeah,
this still?
they're going to be available for at least 24 hours. So if you have, let's say you've made this today, and 18 hours later, somebody looks at you and says, we need to change something on there, and you need to get on there yourself and change it, that's literally what you do. You find this one, click here,
Click that one.
and then it'll actually bring up that exact version that you wrote, and you can change that and then send it back out to them for a signature.
Oh, awesome.
Also, if you need to, you can, once you're done with that, you can also click X, it'll cancel the signature out also. So,
Yeah,
Send it back out to the buyer,
send it back out to whoever you're representing, basically.
but the signatures,
Signatures will be canceled. They won't be in Hellosign. Yeah.
how is that gonna look like, canceled signatures?
You won't have a copy of it. It won't be in your back office. You won't.
It's gonna be a new one again.
Yeah, no, it's not actually. It's not going to like send the. It's not going to send one out that has the old signatures on it. It will be completely new, or it has to have completely new signatures on it. So it won't be like a drop signature situation. It won't be that you correct it and then send it back out and it has the previous signatures on it. It's a completely new contract with the updated changes you have that send out to whoever you're sending it to for signature.
It works for the buyer, but it doesn't really work for the listing agent and the there'll be no signature.
Yeah. So if they send you one, yeah, in that case it's it's only editable for the people you
Like
send.
if the seller already
Yeah.
signed, and then you don't want them to change their mind, so there's a little bit of changes.
Mhm.
So all you need to have is initial. So I don't wanna lose the contract, it's just that, something.
And then in this case, it would send out a completely new contract to sign. So every signature will need to be new
In that case, they have to print.
And brands.
and go through their processes again as well.
And send it again for a signature.
Yes. If at all possible.
That's easy. That's
At all possible.
so much more perfect.
No, I see exactly where you're coming from. That's a good idea.
We have a listing agent in the loop, just like in the dot.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking, like, you have everything in the loop,
Mhm.
you just, this one, you have to change it.
Eventually.
But when you use that loop, do you put the seller's email there or just the listing
You know,
agent?
sometimes this thing,
Most of the time, they do that anyway.
or sometimes it's in the loop and to me, that's, I just.
But sometimes you can add the listing agent in the loop, so
Yeah.
when the buyer signs, the listing agent gets the contract with this.
Yeah.
It's because he's in the loop.
Yes, please.
That stays, when you drop into the Hellosign, it stays, for 24 hours?
Yeah, minimum 24 hours. Is what I'm saying, yes. It's 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, because, yeah, remember I had like the 12 hours, I guess.
I'll test to make sure we can see it, we can put it longer.
And maybe a feature request, so when you click Hellosign.
Yes.
Is there a way, I mean, it would be nice, I guess, to keep those contracts that are out there without being, yeah, so it's within those 24 hours.
So, I couldn't quite hear you, say that again?
Yeah.
Guys, if you could, I'm trying to, sorry.
Yeah, so when you click Hellosign in the back office,
Yes.
have to go and select your clients to get that view of that, you know.
Yes, yeah, because it's only geared towards those clients. So if you go to another client, you're not going to see that particular one. It's contingent on the client that's chosen.
Right.
Yes.
What I'm saying is there a way for us to get a view of that same window? That's like taking Hellosign, since those are going to be only available, that view is going to be only available for 24 hours, right? Am I correct?
As far as I'm
Either they sign it, or if they don't sign it, 24 hours, that we have that.
No, it's 24 hours or maybe more. It's just the ones that didn't sign. The ones that signed, we store them indefinitely.
Of course, I mean, the one that are signed, I mean, there's not a...
And even the
You
ones...
wouldn't want to do anything with the ones that are signed already. The problem is when, you know...
It's not signed.
When it's not signed and they say, you know what, yeah, it got buried after, you know,
And then send it
30,
to me
50
again.
mails, send it to me again.
And what it did is,
So,
so
you have to refresh that.
No, so in this case, you could normally see 24 hours, it's just, it's not really true, but normally you can edit it, like there's an edit button, you click it and you will see it again.
I have an answer for you. Okay. So when you send it, and it's been like 2 days, sometimes my client depends on 2
Yeah, it
days.
happens, yeah.
Yes. So what I did is there's a sent message in the update. There's a sent message right there. What I did is I'm just gonna download
Yes.
the form, the contract. I'm just gonna download the form, the contract, and then go back to Hellosign and just copy the MLS and much faster and send it again. Or just send it by PDF then, because you have the copy of what you made. And just resend it.
Yeah, but if I send it to like PDF, I mean, they can have to do it. I have to print it.
Or you can just
bring it back
It's
up.
not the idea of,
No, I understand that.
signing, yeah. So, so can you go back just a little bit?
No,
to
please.
to the back office and, you know, just click the Hellosign, because I don't think.
Which one are you?
Just, the V2, or you want to, get back a little bit.
You mean, okay.
the Hellosign stuff.
Do you mean in the actual Hellosign itself?
Yeah, or the video, I mean.
Video, actually, let's see. Let's say, what point are we talking
I
about?
mean,
And we don't have to pay for
so you remember when you select your client, okay? So the first time around was fine, okay? So but the second time around, so as you said, I mean, you went to something else, then you know you receive a call, you know, this is not, you know, I didn't get the okay? So all right, so I'll have to go back to Hellosign.
Yes, with the client name.
That's the thing. I have to put the client name in. If I don't put the client name in, I wouldn't get that.
Oh no, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're not going to see anything until the client name.
Right.
It's affixed to the particular client.
Okay.
So if you just open Hellosign like it is right now, all you're going to see is a client. You're going to see nothing. You're going to see this and this. That's
Right.
The original screen was just that. You have to put the client name in to actually see anything you want to edit, download, or
And then when I put the client name in, that little window here appears. Right. When I have the buttons to refresh it or send it again.
All you have to just plug it in there, and wait a second, and it goes up.
Okay. And that little window here, it will show for, it will stay there for 24 hours.
At least 24 hours.
Okay.
My testing was 24 hours.
Okay. All right. Because that was the case I had the other day, and I was like, you know, put them the client
I see what you're saying.
name, went away, and I mean, it was like I had to create a new contract.
No, all you have to do is put that in there, it will come up.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody good? Everybody ready? Okay. Moving on. We have updated some things in new client activity. Some of y'all might have used this, some of you might have not. Now you have full access to your client history, so you can see everything that's been done from sign up to hopefully closing. You can export your client list if you need it for any particular reason. It downloads actually into a Google Sheets document. And then also you can add SMS and email reminders. So if you need to call them back in a couple days, a month, a year, what have you, you can actually do that now. Rather than having to put them on an ETA and relying on an ETA to tell you, you can actually write the description of what you need done at that particular time, and you'll get the alert. You can get, normally it comes by email and SMS, but you do have the option to only do by email. And I'll show you that right now. All right, so open up your client list, and you see this right here. This is actually how you're going to download your client list. You click right there, you see export started. Again, whenever you see one of these flags, wait for it. It comes up. You have the clients, this particular day you downloaded it. Galino is the agent. And you have the ID, first name, last name, phone, language, email, what have you. So that makes things a lot easier if you actually want to carry a physical list, or I just have a list that you just want to go through quickly for verification of anything you're looking for. Now, pull that off. Open your client list up here. Populated. I'll scroll down, down, down. There we go. Add a reminder. I was saying earlier about the reminders. You click here, you can actually add reminders for whatever you need to do with a particular client, and you can automatically do it with 7 days, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, or you can actually choose the date. So if you want it to be 3 days from now, you can make it 3 days from now. You just click it, choose the day you want, and in the note, you're at the time, and in the note, you put whatever you need. In this case, what we're going to do. Come with a tech lunch online. Yeah, like that. Reminder. Put that in there. Like I said, you have the option of sending it by email and SMS or not. They'll come to you at least by email. Add, and it's created. You'll see the whole reminder right here. Now, if you need to edit it for any reason, you click right here. Say I want to change the note, so I take the note out, pull it out, new note in, again, save, it resets the reminder, and you're good to go. If you don't need the reminder anymore, you say you don't need it, click delete, and it's gone. You no longer have it. Next, client activity. Scroll down, and boom, you have the client activity. Each one of these buttons controls a different thing, so phone calls, SMS, recommended, properties. You can see, like I said, calls sent. You can see the SMSs that were sent and actually read them. You can see listings recommended by your consultants right there. Ania did a couple of them right here. The notes she wrote on the clients. You can see when they were qualified, when they were lead, when they signed up, and if they signed up via website, right there you can see that. So you have a full list of the entire client's history right there, from beginning to hopefully cash in hand sale. They get a new house, get a paycheck. Any questions on that?
The day reminders is based on the date, so 7 days from today?
You can do it at any time. We do have slots where you can do it for 7 days, basically 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6, and a year, or you can choose it for any day and time you need. So if you need a reminder for tomorrow at 3 o'clock to call somebody back or to make a meeting or what have you, you can do that that way.
And the reminder is just like,
it's a reminder.
Automatic email that says,
automatic email
call this
and or
client, here's
SMS.
the number, pretty much everything's on the email.
Yeah, everything that you've put into that box of what you need, you're going to have the time, you're going to have, well, whatever you wrote down. You're going to receive by email and or SMS depending on what you choose. So what you'll get is a reminder, hey, this is what I need to do, and there you go.
Client's name and phone number.
Yes.
Okay, so you just click, you can do the hyperlink to click and call.
I'll have to take a look at that. I'm not sure if the link on that is on there. So I can't guarantee you that. Any other questions besides that? No? Yeah, organization is key. It's very important. So here, I love when it does this. Okay, here is a fun one. I saw that response. Coming soon. Coming soon. I knew that was the first question I was going to hear. That's the first question here.
What is so?
Hopefully, we're looking at around Christmas to start getting these delivered to you. I will keep you apprised. It takes a while to design one of these things. We want it to work. We want it to work correctly for you. So each and every single agent will get their own website. You will own the domain name. You pay for the domain name. Usually it's about $15 a year, which is, I mean, it's practically nothing for a year. It is a WordPress site, which is really good for you guys because it means you can edit it easily. Now, you'll have your own contact form on there, the information you need to find you. We'll pull and add the listings on the page, and we host and maintain it. So if you have any problems, you want to edit something, you're not sure of how to do something, you want to update this, you know who to call. So I will be doing a lot of WordPress, I imagine, in the future. Everybody's going to want little special things on there. But you're going to get a website. So be looking for that to be coming probably around near the end of the year.
Our Christmas present.
That is your Christmas present?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a promised Christmas present, but that is, we'll call it that, yeah.
So it's not on the TX website.
No, it's WordPress.
Like the X.
No,
IDX?
it's not IDX.
No,
It's
no,
a little
no.
bit better because IDX is not for SEO. In this case, we will directly import for Zillow Bridge. So it will be a real website, even if it's a WordPress website. It's a real website. The thing is, you will be able to do SEO or share the access with any other third party if you want. If you leave Home 61 or whatever happening, you can still have it, meaning you own the domain name, so it's your website. You can buy any other third party, or if you want, we will deliver with not basic but a nice design made by the designer, but you can change it. You can add pages, you can buy another IDX if you want, if you work in another area. And it's a WordPress, so you will be able to edit whatever you want on it. And all the leads, because you can create, of course, landing page and contact page, and all the leads that you will get on those will be yours because it's basically your website. So, and you will be able to promote it on Home 61 in your profile page and everywhere on Zillow, everywhere you want. It's basically your website. It allows agents that do not have any technical skills to have this, and it will be normally nice. The designer is working nice. As John said, it should be delivered before Christmas. This is a work we are currently doing. So currently, it's not an IDX. We use Home61 as a direct connection called REDS. It's another format which is not an IDX. IDX, you just calling a server that is hosted by the MLS. In this case, we have our own database. So what we did, we created a WordPress plugin called Home61 Listings. You just install this plugin into your WordPress. So we will set up your WordPress, we will install this plugin, and you will have the search page a little bit like the home61.com search engine. You will have the map, and you will have the listing of the MLS, and you will be able to do search into it and as a report.
All MLS list.
For the MLS, it will include Miami, Broward, and a little bit for other developers. Yes.
I know you asked that a while back. Actually, more than a few of you have asked for it. So that is great. That is great.
Who's like,
I agree.
who's that? Who's that?
I would say everybody's. I've heard this for a while. But I guess the final point and shoot call was OG and Cyril. So. But yes, I've heard this for a little while.
Thank you. Thank you to try to make this happen.
Once it's delivered. Once it's delivered. We don't want to, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's gonna be delivered. I'm saying that once you get it, then you can walk up and you can give me the keys to a Maserati, or you can give me a condo, or whatever you need.
That's something to look for, right?
Hey. Any questions about this? No. Alright. It's actually really cheap. I've paid more than that for it, and I don't ever want to do that
We
again.
have to come up with our own name.
I imagine you would.
Yeah.
You want to, yeah.
Know your name.
Yeah. Whenever I've done them, I've had to by myself.
Yeah, John will learn about it, but yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of WordPress things to do.
Basically, if you already have a domain name, you can have one, John will be able to explain how to buy one.
Yeah.
So it's quite.
It's been a while since I've done one, but I'll definitely do it. Bunch. Any other questions? No? All right, well, that's going to be kind of funny I said that because now it's Q&A. So if you have actually any questions, boom, hit me. All right.
So, when I'm the listing agent, and
Yes.
I receive an offer from the other agent, and I'm the one making the changes on the offer that
Yes.
I just received, you show me how I can do that without printing it, do it by hand. How can I do that in the house?
You mean how can you bring it back up and edit, or how can you just edit it when you're creating the original contract?
Okay, I received the contract.
Right.
That
Oh,
is-
yeah, I see. You
I'm
received
the
the
listing
contract.
agent.
Okay.
So I received the contract.
Mhm.
Can I upload it in?
Oh, can you upload onto Hellosign and do
and
that?
send it
Right
to
now, at
my-
this time, you cannot. No, it's only for contract creation and editing right now.
We gotta go
So-
on double.
What do you prefer? In this case, what do you prefer? Right now, we actually don't have an upload feature.
But do you, that's something we can,
I can't tell you yes or no. It depends on Hellosign's capabilities. Ideally, I'd like to say yes, but at this time, we don't do it right now. But it's definitely something majorly.
but I think the
look at.
Hellosign other platform has it.
I believe they do, but I personally haven't delved into that much, so I'm not going to tell you yes or no. But it is definitely something you would want to do. We would want to do. So we can actually look into that. Be a good idea to put a feature request in for that.
See how the agents do it.
Yeah. You can, I mean, if you have your own Hellosign, if you have your actual own Hellosign,
But I have to pay.
yeah, you have to pay for it, and then you could do it. You can upload the contract. Like you see me do it. You upload the contract on there. You put the boxes in there, the signatures. You type in whenever you type in, if you're doing it that way, or you just load the filled contract, and then you send it out for signature. So you can do it directly onto Hellosign, but it's not integrated that way into our back office. Now, I'm not saying that that won't be there in the future, but right now,
Paid to the Miami Association,
Yeah.
like, not to be part of
I understand.
what we already paid.
I get that. Like I said, I can't tell you yes or no on the future right now, but for right now, we cannot do it on our Hellosign. Yeah. But it's definitely something that's up
On
there.
Hellosign.
Any other questions, guys?
Chef, what were you using? I use approximately. No, I just
How much paid?
Are there any other questions, guys? Yes, no, maybe? No? We're all good? Do I hit the button now? Do I call it?
Yes.
Thank you. There you go. Again, if you have any other questions later, just you know how to do it. Call me up, Slack me, text me, email, whatever you need, and there I am. Okay, thank you very much, guys, and enjoy the empanadas.
I want to talk to you about, remember my email change?
Yeah, with your extension.
Okay, I definitely changed my signature. Delete my, 160. Delete my signature. Delete Mariana.
I think we should, yeah. Let me take a look at it, see if I can change it myself, and if not, I'll let the designer change it.
Can't wait to start using.
I know you don't want to do it. I don't believe so. She comes back here once in a while, but I don't think there's.